Hello viewers, welcome to this incredibly impromptu playthrough of Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse for the Sega Mega-Drive. I haven't planned this out in any way, and that's why there isn't even going to be a playthrough without me commentating. It is 1:10 in the morning, and really I just thought I would do it for the hell of it. So part of the reason why I'm going to be doing this is because the remake of Castle of Illusion is due out in the coming months on all platforms. A bit of a Disney renaissance really, because Capcom are also re-releasing a remake of DuckTales, which was a very popular, quite widely regarded game on the NES. Looks a bit like the Wizard of Oz actually, the Emerald Palace. There we go. And press start now. And this is the title screen, actually. And I hate to say, but we are in fact going to play it on normal. Let's see if I can just adjust these, because I actually... yes. Sorry, I'm going to have to flick through this again. Because I prefer to have a jump, actually, with this pad. I'm going to change it back to what it was. Good old default. Because I'm using the PDP, Performance Design Products versus Fighting Pad. Oh, the music's restarted in the background. Right, sorry for the delay there, and hitting the start button. This was actually one of the very first games I had on the Mega Drive, while Sonic the Hedgehog came bundled with the game. Afterwards, I think it was just a couple of weeks, I went to an electronics store with my parents, which... oh, I've got to press the button. I went to an electronics store with my parents and they bought a few more games, which I've mentioned was Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin, F-22 Interceptor, which for the record I didn't actually like. You might not believe. I actually hated that game, mainly because not only was it at a point where I wasn't really getting flight sims and it was a bit complicated, but the game over screen featured an operating theatre with a heartbeat going, and the game over screen would also involve like a flight helmet, a pilot's flight helmet with a sun visor and a big crack on it, like a skull, from my memory, and it just unsettled me in my youth. But anyway, this is Castle of Illusion, so talking about disturbing scenes in Sega Mega-Drive games isn't the most appropriate thing. One of the absolute best things of this game is how you jump off opponents. I mean, we all know you get like the little jump boost from jumping off an enemy. You know what happens in Mario Brothers. But on this, bouncing off an enemy gives you such a massive boost. Oops. It's really quite rewarding. You can just stay in the air for ages, hitting enemy after enemy. And it's very satisfying. Whoops. Of course, some people prefer it to be a lot more difficult to be satisfying, but it's like when you play some racing games and it's really easy to drift. It's obviously more satisfying when it's difficult to do, but it's nice to play a game where it's easy to feel very satisfied with yourself. And I think the games which do that very well are the dirt games, the Colin McRae rally games. But this is incredibly off topic for what I'm doing here again. That was an extra life. Or as they call it in this game, a try. So yes, this is one of my first Mega Drive games, and it was actually, along with Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the ones I played the most. Although generally it is more difficult than Sonic the Hedgehog. And you might notice, like I said, I'm playing this on normal, and that's because the hard mode really is quite hard indeed. I mean, I can get through the game on normal. I had a bit of practice about a week ago. First attempt went very badly. Whoops. Oh. But the second attempt actually went quite well. But on the hard difficulty, I really have not yet been able to get past the second level, which is the toy world. I after all. I mean, you start with only 2 portions of health, and there's much less, in fact there's barely any ammunition in the levels. You can see I've got 16 apples. At this point on hard I would actually have 0. The very first apples in the game are just on these branches up here. There you see, those 4 apples will be pretty much all you get on hard. Actually, I remember this quite specifically because this is actually how you progress through the level. But that took me, as someone incredibly new to games, that took me quite a lot to figure out, because if you look down here, right, there is a nice big arrow pointed out, but that is just death. And it's even worse because if you look, there is a tiny little ledge over there, and you think, can I make it? No, you can't. Or if you can, I'm not going to try it. It might be the sort of thing you can only just barely do. But as I was saying, you know, I was 6 years old, this was a completely new kind of video game for me, so I was still very much trying to figure a lot of these things out. That's just another entrance, so I don't need to go that way. But as I was saying, yes, those were the early games I got. Sonic the Hedgehog came bundled with it, and I got the 3 games of Castle of Illusion, F-22 Interceptor, and Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin. Respawning enemies when they go off screen. It's funny how respawning enemies remain with us. Oh dear. That's the first time I've been... No, that's the second time I've taken damage. Ooh, I was a bit close. Oh, that's not good. Right. Ooh, time to get serious. Could just kill him with the apples, but... Nah, might as well, I suppose. It just makes it look far too easy. Of course, you can't kill him with apples on hard because you don't have enough of them. I hope you feel that I'm getting a bit better at this Let's Play. Well, I hate to use the word Let's Play, but I suppose that's basically what it is. Of me commentating while I'm playing games. I mean, while I am used to talking to people while playing games, I am not used to doing it in a headset in a room on my own. And there's our first emerald. Sega really had a thing for emerald. Actually, did they call it an emerald? Oh, it's a red gem. But it does look like quite like a Chaos Emerald from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And possibly, I can't remember what they looked like in 3. No, I think they looked in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, they had a more... Oh... Not that shape. Octagon shape is I think what I was looking for. So there's the first world completed, and we go into the second world. What could be inside? Yes, the second world, which is the Toyland, and this is the one that's probably been shown the most in the preview trailers for the new Castle of Illusion. Which I would actually recommend people watch. There's a documentary. When I say it's a documentary, it's a sort of like a behind-the-scenes making of. Which was actually, when that little video went on YouTube, that was the first time we actually found out exactly who made this game. Because before then they just went by a pseudonym, which was everything, you know, I talked about that in the World of Illusion BP play. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but she's obviously a very talented woman, because this is really one of the best games on the Mega Drive. It's certainly one of the, I think, the best, oh yeah, it really is a very good platform that's held up very well. One thing they actually talked about quite a bit in the documentary is just how many graphical changes this game brought about, specifically to animation. So, you know, if you look at it, I mean, Mickey here, he's got an idle animation, quite a lot of animation really, with the blink and everything, and the way he jumps. You know, he's got a different jump for standing still compared to moving forward. And I can't get that without the help of plane coming along like this. And that was actually quite a big deal at the time. Because if you think about it, you think about a game like Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, or 3, Mario doesn't actually have any idle animations. Made a bit of a mess of that. In fact, even in Super Mario World, there are no idle animations at all. And at least according to what they say in the documentary, this was one of the earliest games to really incorporate much more animation. And the game came out in 1990, which is probably about right, because a lot of the Mega Drive games prior to that, with the likes of, you know, Altered Beast, were actually quite a step down graphically. But they talk about how to make this game, they essentially recoded a lot of the development tools to allow them to do much more on the visual side, and with the animation is key. Whee. So in a lot of ways this is a bit of a pioneering game. Why do you get gems? Because you get points. Why do you bother with points in a game? Well, in this case, they help you get extra lives. Or extra tries. And by the way, I must apologise if my voice is a little gravelly or sniffly. This has come literally just a few hours after I've finished the Star Fox 64 playthrough. Or rather, finished re-recording the very last episode, which was Zonus. And today I have been suffering with man flu. It was especially bad this morning. In fact, actually, I should have taken another dose of my flu pills. Oops. Actually, back in the day, I obviously played this game on the Mega Drive with an RF cable, aerial, horrible things. But it wasn't until trying it out in the emulator, with all these filters on and high resolution, I thought those little clown things were like... I thought the tongue was actually a really weird long nose. And it was only... Oops, damn. It was only seeing it in the emulator with all the, you know, the graphic filters that I could actually make out that it is in fact a little circly face with a smile and a tongue sticking out. I could not for the life of me make out that level of detail on a 11-inch portable TV with RF aerial cables. Wait. So if you came from this having either played or watched the World of Illusion video game, hey, without having played this one, you're probably already realising that there are an awful lot of similarities just in terms of the format and style. Get that? Whoa. Whoa. Very tricky little things, those clowns. Clown jugglers. Oh, I'm so stuffed up. Damn you, man flu. Yep. Ah, some power. Next part. Next part. To be a bit clearer on what I said. I'll hit it. Why? Back in the day, an amazing thing. Uh-oh. Woof, woof. Ooh. Nope, I will not jump there. Yes, this was also back in the days where games didn't have save features. Battery backup. Way. To be honest, that was something not a lot of Mega Drive games had on a whole. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was an example of one that did. And of course, some of the RPG types. But on the Mega Drive, you were generally more likely to get a password system. The system was certainly capable of it, obviously, because there was games which had it. But nowhere near the amount of games which, I mean, it was almost an almost regular thing on the Super Nintendo. Oh dear, I must have hesitated. Now if I can do this, whey, can't normally do that. Messed that up, didn't I? Really is extraordinary the difference in this game between normal and hard. It's almost like it's almost like a different game. I need that, so oh, there's another one over there anyway. Oh dear, that was terrible. See, I'd have gotten a load of points if I'd picked that up while I had full health. Ooh, it's boss time. Back in the day, I found this boss tricky for some reason, when really, he's incredibly simple. You can see I'm just in this corner here. He can't hurt me. Then when you do is jump up, bong, done. That's it. That's all you have to do again and again. I really don't understand how that stumped me so badly back in the day. Oof, I was a bit close actually. It's probably because I couldn't quite figure the springs out. I would always try hitting the jump button on the spring, but to actually make the springs work properly, you just land on them and let it bounce you off. You play a Mario game, of course, like Super Mario Bros., you have to time the jump button to get the proper effect. But this is almost the exact opposite, so I can trick you up. Trick you up, trip you up. Oh. You see, take a lot more hits on hard as well. Hey, another gem, and that is the orange gem. And that's your scores. Extra life. No. Oh, disappointing. Let's see what's in this room. Can't remember myself, actually. Ah, yes! I'm just gonna say, epic music. See, it's only the third level, we're barely halfway through. And then you get a bit of music like this, just out of nowhere. Now this was another level which really stumped me as a kid. Because, you know the natural gaming process, especially up to this time. You head from left to right, that's how you progress. It's just what you do. Oof, that was kind of them. In this game, oh dear. Actually, I may have already. Yes, that's correct, right? Yes. So what I'm trying to show you is, oh, extra life, yay! Yeah, so most games left to right, that's how you progress. But in this case, you can see the exit's over there. They show you it, but how do you get to it? Whee! Press the C button, it really shoots up. Well, it's not that way, and it wasn't the previous one. So yes, you have to do some hefty backtracking, which I can't even remember if I requires some which requires some reasonable platforming, which I'm not doing my best demonstration of. This is where the respawning enemies are quite handy. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, right to the middle again. You know, when I saw that spinning animation when I was little, I always thought the white was his underwear, which made no sense because he wears white shorts, red shorts, sorry. It didn't occur to us that it's actually his gloves. Oh well, kids. So, yes, we have to do some backtracking, oops, to find the proper exit, which is not there. Oops. Have I not gone far enough, or have I gone too far? You see, I've, in the process of commenting, oh, this is it, I think. Nope, I've obviously gone too far back. Oh well, I get to enjoy the music for a bit more because this is the only part in the game where you hear this. Da -da -da. So it's not this one. So it must be this one. Yes, this is the one. There you go, and that one takes you under. There we go. And that's where the game ends if you play it on practice mode. And now, the difficulty racks up quite a bit. We start getting some really tricksy platforming. Oof. I don't like that bat. No, it just ignores us. He's alright, actually. You don't want to get too high up, because that actually makes it harder towards the end. Damn it! Bloody bats! This is the point where you're actually better off going down. I think it's supposed to go down. These little bits were my vein as a... What? I had to say, didn't I? I had to say they were the bane of my childhood, and boom, there you go. Let's try that again, shall we? See, one of the issues playing on hard also is not just what I was talking about before, but you also start, if you die, you restart with 2 pieces of health. So it's a harder, you know, it takes less hits to kill you, and it's a harder process to get full. So that's on top of there being much less ammo. Oh! Yeah. You know, it's always a tricky... Oh, no, I want to go this way. It's always a tricky thing with these kind of playthroughs, because it's always a mix. Some people want to see people fail badly and get quite annoyed. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending how you view it, I'm not going to get absolutely enraged and start screaming and shouting. So if that's what you're looking for, you might as well leave now, to be honest. But other people come along just to see like a really good player, see like really skillful player, and you're probably not going to get that from me either. Okay, calm down. Yeah, so you're probably not going to get that from me either. So just who the hell am I trying to appeal to? People who want to hear a British person talking, I suppose. Now, so you might think, oh, you can run on ahead there. Well, it's not worth it. The water does hurt you, but the worst thing about it is it just knocks you, pushes you back through the level. I think that's the end, actually. There might be one more section where there's some bats. Oh well, speak of the bat. Oh, I didn't jump high enough. This is pretty much the end now. You can just go for it. There you go. Ooh, it's boss time. This is a really quite bizarre boss. I don't know what context it has in the world of Disney. Oof. Let's see if I can time this right. Yes! Not such a good time, but got away with it. And oomph! Hey! You are a brave mouse. Continue on! You can't rest until Minnie is safe! Oh, we're progressing quite nicely through this. I expect the entire playthrough will probably be in the order of 50 minutes, 1 hour, which is fairly typical of Mega Drive games. Magic Stairway! Oh, here's another door. What's inside this room? It's the book room. Now, if you were watching World of Illusion, you played it, this is going to seem just a tad bit familiar. Oh, yeah, these A's. These A's are real A's. They are such a pain. Yeah, because they always do that jump pattern. Hey, they are bookworms! I'll tell you one thing I didn't notice when I played this back in days. I thought to do the attack, the only way to do it was to jump and press down. What I didn't realise is if you just press jump twice, it's the double jump effect. So much easier to do. You know, trying to taking your thumb off the left or right to hit down. Whoa, affects your jump. Oh dear, oh dear, oh looky. Jelly dolphins! Actually, I feel quite sorry for... Oh, sugar. I feel quite sorry for those dolphins, because they've got no tail. I mean, true, dolphins and cetaceans as a whole, that's whales and dolphins if you didn't know, do have horizontal flukes anyway. So, from the side in... There's me talking about dolphins and whales, eh? Yes, you've got horizontal flukes, so viewed from the side you wouldn't necessarily see the tail, but it does just look like they've been finned, basically. Oh, dearie me. I do love some jelly sweets, though. Notice how they're all bloomin' strawberry as well. You never get that many you never get that many strawberry jelly sweets in real life. Whoa. This is, yeah, so this is the point in the game where it really actually starts getting a bit cheap, because, you know, I've just walked through this sweet land, some wafer spinny things, wafer platforms is what I should say. Cakes in the background, you know, it's all sweets. Ooh, is that apple in the no, it is in the foreground. The way the background scrolls there, it almost looked like it was not in the foreground. Anyway, there's a gem. No boss. There, have a gem. Here, take this green gem. So basically this level has got 2 gems in it. And when something like that happens, you just wonder, you know, what, did they run out of time? Have they cut corners? I mean, that one in particular just really seems tacked on. Hey, look, it's real-time lighting? Whee! Quite limited on the apple front. Oh dear! I forgot about those books. Maybe just a little inspiration there from Thwomps. Ooh, let's have a nice cuppa. Ooh, this is some very, very sweet tea. Fortunately, you can't die by going off the bottom, so... It's not actually that hard, and there's some points. Of course, if this was a Mario game, the bottom of the screen would be death. Ooh, now there's little... You know, I have actually seen those little covers for cups of tea. I haven't seen one for a very long time, but they are actually real. Oops-a-daisy. Things got a bit weird there. And I was a bit distracted because I just heard a pop in my headphones. So I hope the recording is going okay. Pixel perfect jumps. There we go. Ooh, just got another extra life. Extra try, sorry. I'm apologising to myself. Ugh. There we go. You can tell when you've got it. Oh, look at that! That's wasting ammo now. Am I going to go down with the apple chasing me? Not yet. Not that I'm sure there's any particularly good reason to go this way. I know there are some evil A's though. There's nothing up there anyway. Little bastard. Oh, one hit and I'm finished. Okay. Oh, thank goodness for that. Bit of safety. I really should just be holding apples at the alphabet. Yes, A is for apple. So, have some apples, you bloody A's. I've got to be careful here, because I need him. Oh, hey! I took a hit, but I got an extra one back. So, all in all, that was probably worth it. Oh no. It was not worth it. I mean, yeah, I got some apples, but... Oh no, that was a lot of A's up there. Please say it disappeared. No! Oh crap, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Apple in the tea. Hey, apple tea. Apple tea is quite nice, actually. Oh, I can tell you a little story about my past. I went to... Well, I was actually on holiday in the Greek islands. But we went to Turkey on a day trip, taking a ferry across. Which is actually a little bit unusual because Turkey and Greece... Well, I'd say it's unusual. It's not unusual, but... It's a touch problematic because Greece and Turkey do not get on at all. Look up the history on that if you really want to know. Oh, it's boss time. So yes, and we went into this leather shop to get a leather jacket my dad wanted, and they served in these tiny little glass cups. Well, they weren't cups; they were just tiny little glasses. Hot apple tea, and it was bloody gorgeous. It really was lovely. Oh crap! Right, time to concentrate. One hit and I'm dead. Time to concentrate. One hit, I'm dead. So what I do? I bloody jump up into its neck. Take two. You saw nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Apparently, going from the documentary, this enemy was based on those sort of licorice twirls, which apparently only one person on the development team actually liked. I don't blame him, I'm not a fan of licorice. Oh, have that in your jaw. Your bloody great big massive jaw. He seems like such a happy jolly fellow that you don't expect to be trying to kill him really. Oh, he's dead. There you go. There you go. 2 emeralds, 2 gems, sorry. 2 gems in 1 stage. Here is the blue gem. You are a very strong mouse, but you still have much to do before you can reach Min. Not as much as it may imply, because as we've seen, we've started getting multiple gems in the same level. So that's the study complete, and it's up more stairs, is it? Yep, more stairs already. The last room, you see? Last room. There's still much to do. There's actually 2 gems in this one room, I believe. Oh, it's suddenly gone all Castlevania. Jeez. The difficulty does actually rack up out quite a lot on this level, so hopefully I won't make too much of a fool of myself. At least I've got a fair few tries. Now, this is the wrong way, but I'm going the wrong way for a reason. Because I want... Oh no, sorry. This is the wrong way. I do not want to go here at all. I suppose I just want to go down here then. Ah, this is the wrong way I wanted to go. Oof. Oh, no. Oh, you see, I want to get up there because there's a load of nice items. Actually, though, because this is an old Mega-Drive game, they respawn! Yay! This way, Mr. Purple Knight. I might just be like, nope, I'll do it off him. Oh! I was thinking of doing it off his mace. Boomerang mace. This time I'm mindful of the bats. It's probably a really bad sign if someone playing a game just starts humming to the tune, isn't it? Probably even worse that I'm actually talking as if people can reply. Oh, you see, that's why we wanted to do that, because there's health and quite a few candles. And that is very handy. Right, so... these green blocks, which for some reason make me think of after 8 mints. No, that's right. There's patterns to these. These ones you just run past. You see, I haven't played, so I'm not totally up on key. Right, this one falls. I think this one's every next one falls. And I think on this one, yeah. I remembered! That was a bit risky there. Having the candles comes very handy for that bit. Right. Okay, deep breath, because I remember this bit, because it either goes well or it goes bad. There we go. Phew. Whoa. Having done that bit, I'm feeling quite a bit more confident now. Embarrassing. How about you? Right, up on the platforms now. It's much easier to do if you... There we go. You can actually get up there without the platforms, but it's a bit more tricky. Looks like I'll have to do it anyway. Right. Let's get up there without the platforms. You guessed it, it's a sort of... that. There you go. Oh no! Evil bubbles! Oof, panic there for a second. Now, I sense I must be ready to jump off. Yes! That's such a nasty trick, that. now, a repeat. No, 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 we're going to throw in the bubbles to the mix. Ooh. Whoa, I was feeling a bit bad there. I didn't think I had enough momentum to make it. Oops. Oh, oh look, it's another gem. Just like that. No boss, gem. This is the indigo gem. You need only one more gem. Go get it and save Minnie. Okay. Ah, yes, a little underwater bit. Oh no, whatever will I do? Absolutely nothing. That's a little bit closer. Oh, I could have... It's tempting to try and go back. No, I'll not make it. It would be nice to have that. 10 candles. Oh, now we're really getting somewhere. Oops. Some jittery animation. Dun, da, 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 da. Part of the reason for picking this game is that, as you've been able to see, I've been able to get through it quite quickly, as well as it being appropriate with the new one coming out, the remake, which I may well do a playthrough of as well. Shouldn't have jumped that high. Oh well, we're okay. Oh yes, the bats are a pain on this bit. Look at that, changing altitude. Oh god. Hey, that's what I needed to do. So much better now. Hey, life, brilliant. Let me drop down. Oh, I'm glad I landed on that. Oh god, cog. Cog, I meant a bloody... pendulum, that's the word. Hey, oh, blimey. I've surprised myself there. Get that health, full health. Now if I can get the bat before proceeding, it will help immensely. There we go. I think I'm quite near the end now. Oh, jump! There we go. That's the door. Boss time! It's a giant! With a hammer. Oop. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Right. Okay. Change of plan. Oh, I shouldn't have tried to do that. Oh, messed up badly. Okay, come on. Oh, don't jump. Please don't jump. He's actually a really easy boss. I had to say it, didn't I? I cursed myself. Take 2! So I've got plenty of lives. Right. When you grin, I attack. Whoops. Ooh. Yeah, I thought you would jump there. Oh dear, you see, that's the same mistake I made last time. Lost 2 health in it. Come on, Mr. Bulltop. Just just one more. Oh, there we go, I've done it. Wait. Finally, the violet gem. Now to save Minnie, you must fight the witch Miserabelle. I believe there was a epic Mickey game for the 3DS? 3DS, or maybe it was just the DS, which is meant to be a sort of homage to the Illusion games, and is sort of like a remake of Castle of Illusion, but not an official one by, well, I say that, it's not by the original people. And that's supposed to have changed Miserabelle to more closely resemble, is it, oh, I'm not going to try pronouncing it, but the one from Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent, I think, something close to that. Oh sugar, I'm supposed to be bouncing off those. I say you're supposed to be able to bounce off those ghosts, and it seems like I'm not doing it. Right, straight away, let's get to a better place. Oh god. I made a right mess of that, didn't I? Oh dear. Dear me. Right, that's fine, that's a good place. Can I do this without dying again? Get away! Not like that, I can't. Oh. Now normally, I swear, you see, I'm doing it now. Oh, but touching her is death. I do not want to do this, get through this, and lose all my lives. Wait for it. Right, one nice free hit. Come on, Bry. Did I introduce myself as Bry, by the way? I'm Brian. Oh. Oof, I think that's the worst place for her to spawn. I think if she spawns there, you just gotta leg it. Yep, leg it. No chance of getting back up there to hit her. Oh, come on! Oof, got away with it. Got away with it. Oh dear, dear, dear. And she disappeared. So that was a complete disaster. Okay, I can work with this one. I can work with this one. You bloody idiot, Brian. Right. Patience is key. It also helped so bloody much if the bouncing off thing worked consistently. Right. It's 2 for 2. Where's she gonna be? Where's she gonna be? Down below. Wait for it. That was lucky. I'm going to admit that was lucky. Oh, down the bottom again. She's being a bit generous. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Oh, that's it. Whew. Yes, I can live with that. Okay, mystery orb. Completely unexplained. I've got absolutely no idea what the hell the story is behind that. I don't remember collecting it. Well, we have Little Dancy, and Miserabelle seems to have turned from well, an ugly old woman into a mouse? An old witchy mouse? What? I don't know. Way out of the castle, which a second ago seemed to be exploding and collapsing, is now a scene for fireworks. You know, I haven't really stopped and just thought about that scene before, but it is absolutely pants. I'm going to hold back from the swear. I mean, it's completely nonsensical. The castle is collapsing. Oh no! Wait, no, there's fireworks. Both of them showing her their arses. And there's the kiss. That was your end sequence, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, no. They are going to dance like they did on the intro, but this time from right to left. There you go, Emerin. That's the pseudonym for the fine woman that was the designer on this game. And many other games, including Kingdom Hearts. But also Sonic Riders, or Sonic Free Riders, it was rubbish. But I suppose everyone has their misses. Ooh, yes, it's spot on 2 in the morning. I should really be going to bed soon. In fact, I probably will once I've recorded this. No editing for this. Alright, sound director Bo. So then everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this little impromptu playthrough of Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse for the Sega Mega-Drive, released in 1990. And in its own little way, a pioneer of many games to come. Jim High Master. Or just Jim, next person High Master. Ooh, yes, that is the yawn which signals I should go to bed, and hopefully in the morning I will wake up free of man flu. The end. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Oh wait, no! There's a little after credit sequence! Oh, bugger, you get to hear me for a bit longer. That's a lot of mice. I had no idea them two would be Mickey and Minnie. Bye! See you later.